And we back. Welcome to another episode of It's Sports Related Podcast. I'm D Noseball. I'm here with Chris. Now, what was you saying about Jonathan Kuminga? Because I don't necessarily think he fits in a lot of places.
You,
Rip
you
the band-aid off.
what's his best fit? You,
Bro, somewhere where he can just chuck up shots. This my thing with Kuminga. He wants his shots. You think he finna go to the Lakers and just play defense all day? Just be a rim runner, a catch and shoot guy? He don't want to do that. He didn't want to do that in Golden State.
he gonna have to. He gonna have to do it somewhere because he had his opportunity to be the guy, and it's not worked out for him.
But I'm saying I don't think there's just such a clear cut fit as you and the other Lakers fans.
I ain't no Laker fan. What you trying to make me a Laker fan for?
Man,
Man, Luka, Luka, a Laker. Sure.
yeah, you damn near sound like a LeBron fan. Wherever Luka go, that's where you at. So he on the Lakers. I'm just saying he don't fit like that on the Lakers to me.
Okay, truthfully, I was saying that if Kuminga goes to the T Wolves, they are guaranteed to make the Eastern
Oh
Conference final.
my god. Why? Why would he go? They have wings and they have guards. They
But
need a big body power forward. What?
he can play power forward though, or he
No, he
can.
can't. No, he can't. What is he like? 6'7"?
6'8", 6'7". That ain't good enough for you.
Man, he's not that 6'8", 6'7". That version, he's 6'7", 225. Bro, look, how big is OG? How big is OG? OG is 6'7", 240. Nope, he can't play power forward, bro. He's not as big, bro. He just the same size as Terrence Shannon. That was your big. That was your big. Oh, that sucks, Chris.
What's wrong with me trying to get to Kuminga is a good piece for them. They need pieces over there.
I'd rather have Terrence Shannon. They need a power forward. They don't even really need nothing else.
That's he can play power forward. That's
No,
why.
he can't. He can't play real power forward, bro. Okay, who in the West? Who in the West? Who would you say the top four teams in the West are right now?
Top 4 teams in the West. You got the
Mm-hmm.
Spurs, the Thunder.
Mm-hmm. Spurs, Thunder. Who does the Thunder play at the 4? Chet. Kuminga, man. Okay. The Nuggets. Who they play? Aaron Gordon.
You got the Nuggets in the
No.
top 4 teams still.
Now I'm just thinking of teams now.
Lakers.
Who the Rockets play at the 4?
The Rockets show ain't no top 4 team.
I'm just thinking of the teams that go be in the mix.
No mix for nothing.
It's not a lot of teams in the West. Why you doing all that? They are going to be in the mix. What? Slight technical difficulties, but like I was saying, it's not a lot of top teams in the West. It still go be the same ones from last year, bro. The Rockets go be in there, the Nuggets go be in there, the Lakers go be in there. It's not a lot of good teams in the West. All the good teams are in the East. So
you think
yeah,
you think the Eastern caught up and is much better
it's
now.
past. I thought that last year. I'm telling you, Chris, I'm just not popular, bro. I'll be on it. I was like, it's just the East was better. The East is better.
You
And
don't
it's
think the
crazy.
West
I
has
didn't
more
predict the East.
stars?
The West has the 2 best teams. You would think OKC and the Spurs are dynasties. And I just think the Spurs just had I don't even know what to call it. Both Fox and Wemby had a meltdown. Spurs was better than the Knicks, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get it because the Knicks fans see this it's not gonna
Knicks
be good.
fans gonna be on your head now.
But no, I'm saying Jonathan Kuminga, bro, you gotta go somewhere. You gotta go to Brooklyn or something.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, maybe Indiana.
No, Brooklyn would be his best bet, but even then, he ain't got nothing much really going for him.
The Clippers.
Clippers maybe, but I mean, he just don't got a lot going for him, truthfully.
Who wants him? You got because he's not. It's like maybe the Celtics. I ain't gonna stand. I probably no. He a worse JB mentality probably.
What has he done to deserve this mentality, truthfully, though?
No, I don't even know the dude, so it's hard to say. But
Yeah,
Golden State clearly didn't like him, and he went to Atlanta, and he just slowly worked his way out of the rotation. So it's like
that's what's crazy to me. Like he had his second chance or his do over or whatever, and he couldn't do nothing with it. So
I'm trying to think, why he just can't go back to Atlanta. I think that's a red flag.
that's
That they
yeah,
kind of
that's my point. You can't even go back there
and you want him on the Lakers.
because I think he can fit. I think he could be athletic. He could be a big wing for them, which is what they need. They need pieces like that. If he's like a buy-in kind of thing, I guess.
Man, go be a good stats bad team guy.
They ain't
That's
getting
what
here, I guess. Shoot.
I'm trying to think. I can't even think of a bad team. Milwaukee, go to Milwaukee or something.
Yeah.
You can go to Milwaukee. Um, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of spots for him. It's not a lot of places for him. Memphis, man, Kuminga is out of there, bro. All I'm saying is him going to the Lakers is not. I don't know why people even think that's a great idea. It's an okay idea, but it's not a good or a great idea. Me personally,
I
he's
just
not a great defender.
I think he could be. He has the tools to be, and if he buys it, if he listens to JJ, it can happen.
That shit is so fake, bro. The dude's in like year 6. Like what year is he in? Year 5? Year something like it got to be something like that. What is he? What year he's in? Yeah, I think some people just not, bro. I don't think I ain't gonna say it. I
Hey,
don't think he's smart enough. Like in terms of man, when did he start playing basketball? Yeah, he in year 5. I think finna go to year 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's finna be in year 6. I don't think he just go wake up and just be a top rated defender.
yeah,
Me personally. So I'm just saying, but you get what I'm saying to why he don't fit for the Lakers.
yeah. Like I mean, I'm not going to necessarily agree with that fully, but I think he can
What you
be.
don't agree with?
You just say he doesn't fit in terms of mentality, but in terms of talent and ability, he does.
I'm not even. I'm not. See, I
Because
don't want to speak on his mentality like
that
that.
PJ Washington fit with Luka is there. That Derrick Jones Jr. fit with Luka is there.
Yeah, but they're better defenders than Jonathan Kuminga. I don't care how athletic he is, how twitchy he moves, what kind of agility he got. He don't have a track record of being a great defender. You see what I'm saying? He don't have a great track record of being a catch and shoot guy. Like that is what is the archetype that we like next to Luka on the wing. You already have Austin Reeves over there. You got your scoring. You got Colin Sexton. You got enough scoring. I need you to literally come over here and play a role. I don't need you to take no shots. I don't need you to take no one-on-one opportunity. No, 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 no. Unless you come, but then you don't even need a 6 man. You got Colin Sexton. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's not a natural fit. You have to ask him to do something we haven't seen him do, or you're asking him to do something that he didn't want to do in Golden State. In my opinion,
Yeah, I hear you, but
you just trying to just throw athletes next to Luka, bro. Now, if they would have got Peyton Watson,
they wasn't finna get him. They wasn't finna get him, unfortunately.
oh, Jonathan Kuminga had a 107.8 defensive rating his first year in the league. If he can get back to that, play 70 games, about 17 minutes a game. I mean, it just depends, bro. I'm not comfortable with bringing in a guy to ask him to do something he either didn't want to do or something we haven't seen him do. You see what I'm saying? That's just not my prototypical. No, me personally.
I mean, I understand it, but yeah, come on, Kuminga. Go to the Lakers, go to the Timberwolves, and buy in and make one of them two teams go to the finals.
The Timberwolves need a bigger body, bro. They got to replace Nas Reed and
Ain't no
Julius
bigger
Randle.
bodies out there, man.
Well, then they just don't need nobody. Then don't go getting Kuminga, bro. Don't settle. I hate when people act like they just we just go get something. No, bro. No.
The Lakers, all right. You see them in Slovenia?
At that big ass table.
You see how good
Dalton, huh?
Luka been looking? Luka been looking in shape. He looking ready to go. And it's not just the traditional. Oh, Luka lost weight. Oh, this awesome. He done lost that weight. He looking slim. He got that monkey off his back.
I don't follow Luka, bro. All I
Hey,
seen was him at that big ass Last Supper table, bro.
people were thinking that was Austin Reeves out there. I said, not Luka. Luka out there
He
doing
look
that.
that skinny.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me show the people.
Yeah,
Because
let me hey,
oh, you got it? You got a picture?
let me pull of these
Okay.
yeah, let me try to pull it up real quick.
Bro, did you see Dalton Connect? Dalton Connect looks miserable, like he's in jail. Did you see his face?
Bro, he just dude, I bet he hate JJ Redick so bad.
Bro, did you see his face though, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
He
he
know
looks
because
miserable.
he in the back of his mind, I know the whole trip he thinking, why am I here?
Knowing damn well he don't play.
He not playing.
Bro. Oh, I found it.
You found it? Okay. You beat
Okay,
me
look,
too.
no, I'm gonna show mine real quick. And I'm gonna let you show yours because
Okay.
this is hilarious. I just wanted to show Dalton Connect face. Look at Dalton Connect face, bro. He looks like yeah, okay.
I guess
Like,
I'm here.
like, bro. And then why is Zaire Williams next to Luka, bro?
Hey, that's a good seat to be in.
Luka
If you
is literally around all bums. He's around like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count Brownie twice. 6, 9. But
hey, you see people online talking about if you've been keeping this man Vando has not left Luka's side because he know that's the only way he gonna stay on the team.
Is Vando the enforcer? He might as well just play the enforcer role.
Vando
Go
the
get into it with
enforcer,
people.
he the jester, he the entertainment, he everything he trying to be for Luka. So
That's necessary though. I do think Vando would be the Lakers enforcer. He just don't play.
yeah,
Do he play? When last time he see? Man, I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, but you can share yours. But nah, Vando is a needed guy on that roster, bro.
Now you see my boy Luka. See he done slim down. You see that, DJ?
Oh, that's stress. That don't even look like muscle. They look like stress, bro.
My boy done slim down. Look
Nah,
at
that's
see,
stress.
see
He
that
ain't even
happiness?
looking big. That's either Ozempic or stress.
That happiness on
No,
his face.
no, that's not. It's not enough definition, bro. He not buff enough. Take your shirt off. Pause. Damn. Okay, let's move on. That sounded crazy. That sounded crazy. But yeah, no, I don't see enough definition for Luka. That's stress. Nah, he look all right. Yeah, all right.
Hey, I know we ain't got to our bold predictions yet, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say it now. I guarantee you, I'm saying this on August 24, 2026, 8:13 p.m. in Dallas. Luka Doncic, the Don, the magician, the wizard, the maestro with that basketball will be raising his first MVP at the end of this season, and he also will be guaranteed to make the Western Conference Finals.
They've been talking this MVP Luka shit for like the last 6 years. Bro.
This is it.
It's finna go on for a decade where he's front runner for MVP and he's not finna win. This is getting ridiculous. It's damn near getting pick me vibes at this point. He's finna become the new Embiid. He finna damn near get the begging. Like it's getting ridiculous. Let's just let it happen, bro.
It's going to happen this time. I guarantee it's going to happen this time.
Well, hopefully a broke clock right twice a day. They've been saying Luka go get the MVP for like the last 6, 7 years, Chris. Man, bro, I love Google. When did Luka?
Hey, golly, man, what was he supposed to do? They not giving it to him. They finding any reason not to give it to him when he has better stats. Oh, he's not a leader. His team isn't winning. He gets third place in the
which MVP? Which MVP did he deserve? Let's nip this in the bud.
I have to go back and do my research, but I get back to you because I did
Oh,
at one point believe he deserved MVP over some
because
people.
you was finna act like you was finna cook. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Everything is being right with the Luka situation, man. So they said since his third year in the league, so that was in 2020, 21. Bro, I damn near was on the money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It's gonna be the 6 year. It's gonna be 6 years. They've been trying to say this dude from the year MVP. It's bro. I love Luka. I do think he's an MVP level player. I really do. But let's just start talking about it, bro. Just let it happen or not. Because it's getting embarrassing at this point. 6 year front running for 6 years and not winning is crazy. It's just me. It's like the four falls of Buffalo. I'm just saying. How many times did he even finish top three?
The Lakers?
No, Luka. The Western Conference Finals. You saying this year? Hold on.
Yes, this year he's
You said
making the Western Conference.
what's that doing when you rewind? You said they gonna get to the Western Conference Finals this year?
Guarantee.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Whew, that's rough.
I
That's
done seen
rough.
I done seen Luka Doncic. I know how he is.
I was just gonna say I can't just poo it, but it's gonna either go two ways, Chris. Western Conference Finals, or they getting kicked out in the first round. Literally, those are two ways.
Mm-mm. This team is built for Luka now. They only missing one piece. Truthfully, they're missing one piece. I don't know what that piece is, but they're missing one piece. So you get to the Western Conference
Man,
Finals next year. They win the finals. It's just how it is.
you saying that in August? Talk to
Yeah.
me and talk to me in January. See what that one piece they missing. They feel like they missing 3, 4 pieces.
All right.
Uh, did you want to talk about the Mavericks first or this Peyton Watson trade?
Let's do this. Let's do the Mavericks first, and then we get into the Peyton Watson. I feel like.
So people act like Clay being gone is such a big deal, bro. It literally has no consequence whatsoever. Klay Thompson has been on some of the worst Mavericks teams. It literally has no consequence. Who cares? Did you care? I'm really, yeah. It sucks that he
Uh,
came to a team that wasn't what he thought it was going to be, but
yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like he didn't sign up for this, so I'm not complaining. Clearly, he wants to win. He gave up $9.89 million back. He gave back $9 million off his contract to go win. So I don't
that
blame
shit,
him.
that shit is pennies to these dudes, man. If it's people that got too much money, it's NBA players, bro.
Bro.
I forgot what was going on, but like Buddy Hield got a house down here. It's ridiculous, bro.
What's wrong with Buddy?
Desmond Bain just got a barnuminium built there. It's ridiculous. Like I love basketball, I love the NBA, but these niggas don't need that much money. I'm sorry, yeah, I said it. Like that is ridiculous. They got more money than some counties, bro. Okay, what the hell are we talking about? Oh, Klay Thompson giving back some money is nothing. It's nothing. Who cares? 9 million is nothing to him.
Nobody was really gonna trade for him anyway, so like you might as well just.
I don't like that people are acting like Klay was washed. Klay had a low key pretty decent year last year.
Yeah,
They
he's
make
fine.
Sure. He's man, y'all just how quick y'all forget. It was a moment in time where I really thought Klay was washed. But Klay wasn't really washed. 12 points, 39 from the field, but 38 from three. That's because he's mostly taking threes. So
Yeah.
I don't think he was just washed, bro.
No, Klay Thompson was good. Klay Thompson he's gonna be all right. In Miami's a good fit for him. They need shooting over there, so they added him. They added Tim Hardaway, Timmy with a stimmy 3. So Giannis gonna be banging them things to the corner of them, and they're gonna be knocking them down. So I think Clay, I think is a good fit over there. I think he'll do just fine. He brings that winning culture. He brings that captain mentality. He didn't sign up to play with Anthony Davis. He signed up to play with Luka Doncic. The Lakers burned him. The Lakers didn't get him earlier when he was a free agent. The Warriors, they said they thought he was washed. They let him go. He chose us. He chose the Mavericks to play with Luka Doncic, not Anthony Davis. Nico got the big head. He traded Luka for Anthony Davis. That was actually one of the reasons why Clay didn't go to the Lakers in the first place, because he said he thought Anthony Davis gets hurt too much. And then look at that. He up here playing with Anthony Davis on the Mavericks. So like, what does he do? Get hurt. So Clay knew he knew that last year was his last time playing for the Mavericks. He doesn't fit the timeline, unfortunately. Neither does Kyrie, and that's another thing that I'll say. I love Kyrie, but I believe he will be traded by the trade deadline. I think he'll be a valuable piece to some of these contending teams because they'll think they're a Kyrie away from being true contenders, which could be true. And I think his value will just be so high that Ujiri will be kind of like forced. Ujiri and Smith will almost be like forced to trade him. It kind of force their hand just because of the value that he'll have on the court. So,
I know you saying PJ?
No, Kyrie.
Kyrie. Oh yeah, damn. I ain't gonna say I was looking at the Klay Thompson thing, just because it's like he shot 38% from three, bro, and he took 8 a game. That's we need something like that, but I guess it's cool.
Hey, we got Biberovich for that.
Y'all get on my nerves, bro.
What you talking about? We got him,
bro. These dudes is gonna be out the rotation by November, bro. Now I'm gonna say December. By the end of December, going into January, them dudes are not gonna be getting up burn.
Biberovich, bro, that's a shooter,
bro. This dude was Biberovich drafted in like 2017 or something like that. Boy, been overseas ever since, man.
He been lighting up overseas too. He been a hot commodity, you know.
He was drafted in 23. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, he been a hot commodity ever since.
6'7" 218. I think Biberovich can shoot, but y'all just be overdoing it, bro. Y'all trust Euro players more than American players. Y'all just trust him too much. I can't trust these dudes. I'm not familiar with his game like that. What?
Sasser can shoot?
Yes. Yes. You said what about Sasser?
I trust him to take a leap next year. He's a shooter as well.
What is Sasser, like 6'2"?
No matter. You know how them people.
No, I'm literally just asking.
People in Detroit crying that they lost him.
I mean, he's pretty good. I like Sasser when he was in Houston.
Right then, so.
But bro, you dudes gotta prove it, bro. Yeah, it just. I swear to God forgive me for using your name in vain. If these dudes were Mavericks, y'all wouldn't think these people were shit, bro. Like, y'all gotta quit playing, bro. If you just heard of Tarek Biberovich and he was on the Cavaliers, you wouldn't give a damn. If you heard Marcus Sasser was on the Charlotte Hornets, you wouldn't give a damn. What was the little skinny Mexican guy? And Sergio De La Rey was on the Chicago Bulls, you would not be talking about these dudes. Y'all Spanish? Are hyping these dudes. What did I say? Mexican? Oh, damn. My bad. Spaniard. I apologize. But if some of these dudes was on any other team outside of ours, we wouldn't give a damn. Now, you can say that about any other fan base, but y'all are improperly hyping these dudes, man. Y'all are improperly hyping these dudes.
I mean, you can say I'm a big fan or whatever else, but I also call it like I see it. Didn't I say when we signed Grant Williams, how much did I hype Grant Williams up? A little bit, but did it take me long to move off of him?
But I'm saying, ain't nobody screaming, hey, the Mavericks got Tarek Biberovich. I can't Bieber. How you say it?
Berovich, I think.
Biberovich. Ain't nobody screaming to the heavens because we got Biberovich, man. I'm just saying, but you get what I'm saying, man. I get it. It's our team, so we're excited for our team. But these dudes gotta prove it, man. We can't just be jumping out the gate acting like we got Sergio De La Rey. Come on, stop. We gotta
Yep.
stop.
You see,
It's
we
getting
also
ridiculous.
lost Bill Handy.
And that was my next question. Do you think that means that Kyrie is going to be available or that he's going to be open to being available?
I think Kyrie will be available by default. Again, I think he's gonna fit. He's gonna look good coming off of that injury. There will be teams that feel like they are a Kyrie away from being true contenders, especially out east, and they will make some big moves. They'll try to make some big moves. Toronto, they may feel like, oh, we got Kawhi, we got Scotty
Mm.
Barnes. Let's go ahead and throw some pieces at the Mavericks for Kyrie. See,
Mm.
I can just see something like that happening. You know, they got a good relationship with Masai. Yeah, I'll give you
I
Kyrie.
like Toronto. Let me think of some other things. That's a good one. Atlanta.
Atlanta could feel like, hey, we need to bring in Kyrie. Detroit could finally decide they need to make the
Detroit.
move. Like there's teams out east that may feel like they need to do something. There's also teams in the west that may feel like they need to catch up. You could see Houston trying to make a move. You could see Houston trying to make a move, pair him up with KD, and then try to run that train back again.
Mm.
Like
Who got
I feel like
assets for us that we want back though? You gotta think
that.
about
I
that
think
part.
that's what matters. I don't think we would do it just to do it. Like we would do it because we're getting offers we can't refuse, and that's why I don't think Kyrie will last this season because he's going to play well, and I don't think he's going to want to sit through the building of this team being good again. Now, if we get out to a hot start and Cooper Flag leading us to the top six seed, then maybe Kyrie come back next season. But
Bro, that's not crazy. No, that is crazy. But let me see. Because the conference is not that good, bro. The Western Conference is not that good. Outside the top two teams, nigga,
it's up for grabs outside of the top two. I agree with you there. I think Lakers will finish third again. I think Lakers will finish third.
Denver is finishing top 5. Denver, Houston, Lakers are in the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like those are the teams. Outside of that, what?
We ain't talked about it, but we'll get to that DeMar signing. But you think the Nuggets are having a good offseason?
They don't have to. The West is not that good.
Okay.
Look at the team, bro. See, you must ain't just took a gander at the teams lately in the West. Look at this, Chris. Just don't mind the standings because this is from 2025. But look at these teams. Look at the top 6. Why wouldn't that be the top 6 next year? Regardless what's going on in Denver, I don't think nobody outside of this current top 6 right here that we see on screen is better than them, bro.
You don't think the Suns could take a jump?
Bro, no, bro. Devin Book.
You don't think the Blazers could take a jump?
No, bro, no. Shaden Sharp just tore his meniscus, man. Get well to my boy. But I'm just saying, no.
They added Dame.
Bro, they got 3 6'1" guards, bro. Literally 6'1".
You don't think Utah can make a jump?
Utah.
The Mavericks can make a jump?
No. They're jumping to their top 10, but there's only one team, and you said it, Utah, they could jump into their top 6, and maybe Phoenix. But outside of that, I'm trusting the top 6 that's right here, right now. The Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, the Lakers, the Rockets, the Timberwolves should be top 6 teams. If any of those top 6 teams that's from last year don't make it to the top 6 this year, it's going to be a disappointing season for them, right or wrong?
That's right.
Now, look at this. This is the only reason why I'm saying this, because look at this. Everybody's fucking good. I don't know who's going to be where. There's literally 10, not Charlotte. Take Charlotte out. put Washington and Indiana up there. There's 11 good teams. You see what I'm saying? Look at the East. Now look at the West. No. That's all I'm saying. Everybody talking shit about. We can get into it too. Everybody talking shit about Denver. Everybody talking about even when they're talking about the Rockets, it's like, bro, they're gonna still be right here. In my opinion. Now Denver might not be 3. I damn near bet they won't be 3. But they're gonna be top 6.
Lakers will be 3. I'm really guaranteed up.
I guess I wouldn't even be surprised though. But I'm just saying, bro, the Mavericks will finish top 10. But I don't know, bro. And yeah, like I think that Phil Handy, and then Phil Handy probably didn't even want to be a part of Dusty May coaching staff. You don't know that dude.
Okay.
So because he was the last one left, I thought he was the last from the assistant coaches from the old staff. He was the only one left. Why the hell would I stay? No, I'm finna go
nursing LeBron.
Yeah, Bron. Going all that nonsense.
Sure. Hey, VJ, you want to have your own team? We give you Kyrie.
Mm.
76ers wouldn't do that, and it'd take a lot more to
VJ don't handle the ball enough, bro.
You don't need to.
Yes, we do. Y'all don't want nobody that can handle the ball. Y'all
no, we
don't
do.
Want nobody.
We actually do need a ball handler.
This is getting actually ridiculous.
Can I also say this? I forgot. This reminded me because you brought up ball handling. I think somebody who will take a jump next year is Najee Marshall. A big jump. Najee Marshall may borderline. He'll look like an all-star, but he won't be an all-star. But he'll be that Monte Ellis in Dallas type of all-star level player. You know that he never was an all-star, but in your heart of hearts, he should have been one.
Mavericks homerism is just fucking ridiculous.
You ain't seen him training.
Mavericks homerism.
So mad, but he's out there training with KD. Dude, Najee Marshall shot 51% from the field last year.
Look at who we talk. Okay, let me get real with you 1 second. As a Mavericks fan base, look at who we sit and talk about all season. A 35-year-old Kyrie that's coming off a goddamn torn leg. We got Tariq Boborovich. We got Sergio De La Rey. You talking about Najee Marshall, bro? Look, there's no other fan base talking about these caliber players, bro. This is ridiculous at this point, and it's getting it's getting kind of sad, bro. We talk about the most saddest, most not.
Go Perez Johnson, bro. Perez Johnson.
You ain't spoke about Perez Johnson in like 3 weeks. Like you've been every time I hear some Mavericks content, it's about guys no other fan base would give a damn about. Bro, if the Knicks had to talk about Sergio De La Rey, they'll probably jump out of roofs.
They gotta talk about Jose Alvarado.
They don't talk about him either. And Jose Alvarado is better than most of these dudes that you excited for on the Mavericks. And Jose Alvarado is mid.
I said it when they got Jose Alvarado. That was a great pickup for them.
And he don't play. That's how good they are.
In the finals, he played.
A little bit. I'm just saying, bro. It's like
you act like I'm just it. Bro,
the homerism is crazy.
Cooper Flag year 2 jump. We literally just talked about that.
Thank you. Talk about that then. Don't y'all quit bringing up. You just tried to bring up Najee Marshall having a fucking jump, bro.
Because you act like I'm crazy when I talk about these Mavericks players. But what am I wrong when I talk about these Mavericks players? I talked about PJ.
No, I'm saying no.
I talked about PJ, bro. I talked about PJ and what did he do? He went that Western Conference final, that finals run. What did PJ do? He looked like a great pickup for us. We had Daniel Gafford and Lively catching lives. We had Derrick Jones Jr. You crapped on me for saying that was a good pickup, and I think he could do something. And Derrick Jones Jr. was out there looking like a dog out there that got a big contract for the Clippers. When I tell you the Mavericks are doing good in their pickups, when I said they got Najee Marshall last year, you can pick it up and look it up and watch the videos when I said Najee Marshall is a good pickup. You're going to have to listen and remember that because I said he's a good pickup and he's going to continue to ascend. So I'm going to keep talking about these dudes.
These dudes is mid into prove. That's what I'm saying. is strict homerism. We talk about 5 dudes that probably wouldn't crack the rotation of other top 6 seeds. Like 5 of them. Like it's I'm sorry. I'm ready. Like what else did we have to talk about the Mavericks? I don't want to talk about the Najee Marshall jump, bro. I really like, bro. That's it. Like it's literally ridiculous, bro.
Hey, chat. Remember this. Najee Marshall, he's gonna have a nice, significant jump, and he's gonna look very well with us. He's gonna look very well. He don't want to talk about it, but when they talking about when the media saying, "Wow, Najee Marshall is really looking great,"
I guarantee the media won't be saying nothing about him. This is what I'm talking about. What media? It's gonna be you, locked on Mavs. It's gonna be the same old to get hyped about every man. It's home. I get it. You root for your team, but we only talk about these people as being good or potentially being good because they're on our team. If these dudes.
If I was a real overhyper, I'd be saying De La Rhea is the next Luka. Do you hear me bringing up De La Rhea that much? No, because I don't think he's going to have much of an impact next season. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think he's going to have much of an impact this season. Do you hear me talk about Visa Vladishenko anymore? No, unfortunately, I do not get to talk about him anymore. But when he come back in 2-3 years, he going to be a dog.
Sent his ass back to Russia.
He gonna be
that's why. That's the only reason why you're going to talk. If he would have made the roster, you definitely would have been talking about. My whole thing is we don't see no Nuggets fans talking about
what do they have to talk
Zeke
about?
Najee. We don't see them talk about what was the little guard they had. We don't even know his name. They don't talk about him. They don't get hyped about guys.
Let's talk about Peyton Watson. He played half the season. Najee Marshall not better than Najee Marshall and Peyton Watson not on the same tier?
No, hell no. Peyton Watson is clear Najee. I don't care what you're saying.
I promise you.
That you want to do a poll? You want to do a poll?
Do a poll. Run this poll. Run this poll, bro. Run this poll. I do not care.
Okay. You ready to talk about Peyton Watson and the Nuggets now? Since we might as well.
Yeah, bring it, too.
I'm gonna say this. I think because I don't even know if you've been keeping up with the discourse around the Nuggets since they traded Peyton Watson, but I think it's been absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Because now all of a sudden it's outlets saying, "Oh, the Nuggets are wasting Jokic." Same thing they were doing with Curry when they missed that on run. Oh, the Nuggets are wasting Jokic. The Nuggets, Jokic should leave. It's like NBA discourse is so garbage. First of all, can we not talk about how Jokic was terrible for the second half of the whole season last year? So terrible. I wasn't complaining about it. Oh okay.
Terrible is crazy, but yeah.
For his standards. I'm not saying he's some bum. It's Nikola Jokic. But comparing to what we are accustomed to seeing from Jokic in the playoffs in the regular season, his second half of the season last year and his playoffs, because they went out in the first round. I guess we blaming that on, like, come on. My thing is, Jokic is on the decline. He's still really good. What? He's on the decline, bro.
I'm gonna have to see it to believe it.
They played 6 games in the playoffs last year, right? Between the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. 6 games, right? Jokic only led that series in scoring 1 time. When have we ever said that? He only led one. He only was the top scorer in 1 game, Chris. That's like what? At the end of the day, the numbers are the numbers, bro. Jokic didn't look that great. Jokic didn't look that great in the playoffs. Jokic didn't look that great in the second half of the season. It is what it is. Everything is not on the front office. They wasting Jokic. He should leave. Sometimes, and then it's like, bro, you got everything you can get in Denver. There's no reason to jump ship. It's so lame to me that everybody has to leave immediately when things don't go their way. Like Kobe said, man, we can win championships in front of everybody. We can go out in the first round in front of everybody. It is what it is.
Same Kobe that was trying to come to Dallas.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But now he's a forever Laker, bro. I think that matters. Why shouldn't Jokic be a forever Nugget? It would just be utterly disgusting. What's your thoughts?
He gone over to play with Luka.
But like I'm serious though. Like, what are your thoughts when it comes to like Jokic and the discourse around him in the Nuggets?
I mean, I do think the Nuggets have made some pretty bad moves. Do you not think that
Probably one.
you have Yoke what?
They made one just terrible move that nobody in their right mind would have done. And that was the Christian Brown contract. It's probably the worst contract in the NBA. But the money was different at that time, though. Remember, everybody was getting overpaid at that time.
Yeah, the money was different, and then Christian Braun, you could technically say he earned it a little bit. I wouldn't say earned all that, but like he was looking like a pretty good young player.
He never looked like that contract. Didn't even project to even grow into that contract. Me personally.
But I mean, sure. So obviously they make a mistake, but you draft a young talent in Peyton Watson, you homegrown talent, and you have to let him go like that, and all you don't get nothing back really for him.
Got a first round pick. You could probably package that into something else. But this is my thing though, because Chris, we got to be realistic into the actual basketball team. What actually happened? Aaron Gordon can't stay healthy. Aaron Gordon been hurt for like the last 2 years. Jamal Murray, he didn't look the greatest. Jokic didn't look the greatest. Bro, Cam Johnson, people was trying to find him for most of the year. These dudes just have to play better, bro. It just come down to that. Bro, at the end of the day, you have to perform, and you gotta perform. That's why I see when it comes to the Nuggets. Bro, Cam Johnson wasn't trash until he was trash. Like, Aaron Gordon's not playing. Like, it just is what it is. They just gotta play better and be healthy. That's my biggest thing for the Nuggets. They gotta play better and be healthy. The sky is not falling in Denver. They still should be a top 5 seed, and then you get to the playoffs and see what happens. But I mean, acting like the Nuggets have failed Nikola Jokic is crazy. They took a swing. They took a swing on Cam Johnson. Remember, everybody loved that move. Michael Porter Jr. Oh, we hate Michael Porter Jr. Everybody loved that move. Like, they made some moves. They brought in Russell Westbrook. They tried things. But when you gotta pay Jokic, when you gotta pay Murray, when you gotta pay, like, they had a lot of people to pay. The Christian Brown thing was the only thing that stick out like a sore thumb. And I think they paid Zeke Naji too, but that really wasn't nothing. They backup center even got hurt. Deron Holmes was hurt. Like, they got, like, I'm not gonna act like they just mistreated Jokic or nothing. Me personally.
So you think Calvin Murphy's just a great front office?
Now, I'm not saying that. But what else should he have done? Who named the people they should have got? Who did they miss out on? Who was linked to the Nuggets? Like, y'all giving a lot of problems. Y'all ain't never naming no solutions.
Call Swiper Cam. He'll tell you everything.
Man, they just be moaning and groaning and hurt because they lost some young talent, bro. It happens, man.
I said Calvin Murray. I mean Calvin Booth, but
yeah, you know I'm right. Them just sucked. They just sucked. They sucked in the playoffs. Let's look at it because I'm just talking. It felt like they sucked. Bro, they was getting outplayed by Jaden McDaniels. Okay. Why is Berberovich on my screen? Okay.
So you like their picks of Julian Strother? You like Julian Strother still?
Yes. She didn't get no burn. He just didn't get no burn, bro.
Like, you love when they brought in Reggie Jackson?
Did he want a chip? Okay. So, Nikola Jokic was 26, 13, and 10. That sounds amazing. Until you see he was 45 from the field as a center, 19% from 3.
What's his
Jamal
shot?
Murray. Huh?
No.
What? Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't got nothing. You got
it. What's his shot diet?
It's good. You got
Took 36 threes. When he hit 7 of them, you could have stopped. But even outside of 36 threes, he took, like, I don't know my math, but 120 something field goals. He made 54, man. He just wasn't all that efficient like he usually is. That's the thing. Jamal Murray doing even worse. 46 for 129. He shot 36 from the field, 26 from three. That's the front office fault. Cameron Johnson, he was actually all right. 50 from the field, 32, 31 from three. Tim Hardaway was actually good. I remember he was pretty solid. Christian Brown. Like, come on, bro. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 42 from the field, got 43 from three. Like, he just wasn't doing all that much, bro. Look at this. Look. Eric Gordon only played 3 games. They just gotta play, and they just gotta be better.
Yeah, they
just
do.
gotta be better. So, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody deserves equal amount of blame. I'm not just gonna act like the Denver front office is just inept. They shouldn't have paid Zeke Naji and Christian Brown. Okay.
Yeah, they shouldn't have paid them.
A lot of people shouldn't get paid. Wizards shouldn't pay Bradley Beal. A lot of people should get paid, bro. Especially now that you look back at it, hindsight 2020. Especially when now you got a second and first, third, fourth, fifth apron. Like, we can't keep doing that. Did nobody really care about the Christian Brown contract until it was time to care when all these aprons hit. And then OKC, they got Denver when they did that offer sheet to Spencer Jones too. So, a lot going on, bro.
You like the DeMar DeRozan signing?
Bro, why not? If he sucks, we just gonna not play him. Who cares? Who else was available? Like, people act like bringing in talent. And then don't act like DeMar DeRozan is just garbage. They struggle to score sometimes. No, I'm just saying the Nuggets struggle to score sometimes if Jokic is not creative. Who would I rather have other than DeMar DeRozan that was available to just be like, okay, second unit, a group of guys go score the basketball? This is a regular season signing. So maybe now Jokic don't have to play 45 minutes and have the ball 24/7. Everybody said, oh, the DeMar DeRozan and Jokic, they're not going to be playing together a lot. DeMar DeRozan going to have his own little group to hoop with. And then you got to replace Peyton Watson. You're replacing him with other guys, hoping other guys step up. Like Cam Johnson got to step up. Christian Brown got to step up. And now you got to mix and match different lineups. Yeah, I don't care if they signed DeMar DeRozan. People just be over yapping because it's summertime. You don't like it?
I'm not mad at it. It's good. He's still basically a 20-point per game scorer. Obviously, he don't shoot a lot of threes. He's a mid-range assassin, but that's kind of what you need, guys that can be able to get their own shot scoring in their own kind of way. So the Nuggets do need scoring. They need somebody to take the pressure off Jokic. People like DeMar is good when he has another playmaker beside him, a la Kyle Lowry, a la Lonzo Ball, now Jokic. So we'll see.
And this is my thing too, though. Who's another shot creator outside of Jokic and Murray?
They got
a whole bunch of dudes that need help, man. Debo don't need no help, bro. Y'all it just seemed like Jokic is just a new flavor of the month to whine about.
Stop, because Jokic can do no wrong, can't be either. Too.
No, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying he wasn't as good as he usually is last year and in the playoffs, the second half of last season and into the playoffs. He just wasn't as good. Jamal Murray just wasn't as good. Like, Aaron Gordon wasn't available. How can you win like that? Like, that you can, like, what you blaming the front office for? Peyton Watson wasn't even available last year anyway in the playoffs. So I'm just saying, like, man, you gotta have your core group of guys. They gotta show up. And they gotta ball. They didn't. They was either not balling or not showing up.
That's true.
Okay. What else did we have? Oh, the Cavs side, I guess.
Yeah.
Peyton Watson, I'm telling you, bro. I ain't. This not even a high risk, high reward. But I guess the question ultimately that I have for you is, what is Peyton Watson's ceiling, and what would it have to be to push them over the hump?
One, you think he fits with the Cavs because they've been trying to find this forward. You don't think he's the next DeAndre Hunter?
You're so disrespectful. I think we talked about this. Peyton Watson at times, and I think he can prove it even more next season. He could be an elite defender, not just wing defender, point of attack. Like he blocked shots. I felt like he was one of the best weak side rim protectors that I've seen all last season.
That's what
Um,
they need over there.
I mean, from the wing, it wouldn't hurt. But you missed my point. I said per point of attack as well. He guards. Who can't guard guards? Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. So we need a wing, and we end up getting a wing who could help protect the rim and guard guards. So when we do put Evan Mobley at the 5, we could put Peyton Watson at the 4, and he still can guard some of the guards that we know Donovan Mitchell and James Harden not guarding. I think that's a win-win. And he got great off off the ball shooting numbers. He's from LA. James Harden wanted him. I think this was the perfect fit. Way better than Kuminga, way better than LeBron. I think I said that when we were talking about it last time we talked about this. I think if he can reach his ceiling this season, I think they contenders. I think they can make the Eastern Conference Finals. What about
Yeah,
you?
I mean, I think it's good, and I think Cleveland should have the talent to do that as well. I mean, you brought in now you added Watson, but you also brought in Mario Hazonia. Like you have some talent that you. All right, all right. You didn't want to hear Hazonia in there.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm looking forward more because I've heard this, and this is another thing. I don't think a lot of people like really watch basketball like that, to be honest, because now everybody's saying the Cavs don't have a bench. I'm like, you got Sam Merrill coming off the bench, you got
Yeah,
Jalen Tyson coming off the bench.
yeah,
Craig Porter Jr. is not a scrub. Malik Thomas looked like he could be ready to play.
yeah,
Like when you have a team with probably this starting 5 is probably the second best starting 5 after Philly's starting 5. After like it's up there with the Spurs and OKC in terms of starting 5s. This is the top 6 starting 5 in the league. And my thing is, when you have a top 6 starting 5, you don't need the craziest bench, but then they still will have a pretty good bench. I don't know how I feel about them losing Max Strus just because his leadership and his ability to knock down pressure shots as a role player. Like that is gonna be missed. But in terms of guys, they got some guys. Jalen Tyson was a first round pick, and he looked it pretty good last year. He's going to be like the sixth man this year. Malik Thomas might actually be good this year. Where are the holes in this Cavs team, Chris? Where are they?
I would say they shouldn't really have any holes, and they should be able to, like you said, make that Eastern Conference Finals and potentially go to the finals. They don't.
I,
Yeah,
I think the biggest thing, the question is how now. You know how I always said, "Oh, Donovan Mitchell really ain't had a team that you can say go to the finals." If Donovan Mitchell is who I think he is, he better go down swinging for sure, and he better try his hard, bro. It got to be some crazy. He can't lose to the Knicks. That's the one team he can't lose to. Now, if you go out in a 6 or 7 game series in the Eastern Conference Finals to a Philly, that's understandable. That team, if they hitting on all cylinders, they literally could be the best team in the NBA. So if you lose to them, I'm like, damn, that's Philly. That's Bron in them. But you can't lose to the Knicks. Even this team, how Cleveland is currently constructed, should be better than the Knicks. You can say all that championship pedigree, this, and that, but you still shouldn't lose to the Knicks because. And then, that's just where I'm at with it. I think this Cleveland team should be contenders. And if Donovan Mitchell would ever in his life be considered a 1A, it will be with this team. It's the best team he's had. It's the best
yeah.
team Donovan Mitchell's ever played on. So we got to see it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, like you said, if Donovan Mitchell is who you say he is, he should be able to get this team uh, pretty far.
What do you
And
think? What do you think? You personally, what? Why? I don't think you sold me personally. I don't think you sold on the Cavs. What is holding you back from thinking the Cavs can make the finals?
I just haven't seen them do it. And I mean, obviously, like you haven't seen anybody do it until they do it. But I think they've had opportunities to do it and they've blown it. Like last year, I really think they should have won. Last year, I think they should have been able to find a way to beat the Knicks. Um, James Harden, he's, I mean, he done took this discount and do all this to help bring in guys. I hope he makes it worth it with his own play. And taking all these discounts ain't gonna excuse you from your play as well. You got to play. So in that regard, I need James Harden to play and fit in very nicely. I need to see a step forward from Mobley, asserting some more dominance. I need Donovan Mitchell leading his team. And I need the other guys, the role players, to flow in and do better. Talent wise, I've always felt like they've had all the talent. And when I see all this talent and it's only producing one Eastern Conference Finals, to me, that's just been disappointing because they have that little disappointing stench on them. And I would love for them to wash that off, and beat the Knicks. Truthfully, yeah.
I think if you lose to anybody, well, you really can only lose to Philly and the Knicks. But I think it'll be way more disappointing, like you said, to lose to the Knicks. You can't lose to the Knicks again. But this is my question: Evan Mobley or James Harden? I'm trying to think of who should I be expecting more from? Because I'm thinking it got to be Evan Mobley. It should. It should. I don't think James Harden should even have to be in. Oh, he got. Who should be the second best player on this team? In your
Evan
opinion,
Mobley. Evan Mobley should be the second best player. There's no reason why you should be depending on a 30-year-old, 35-plus-year-old James Harden to elevate your team.
I'm. That's where I'm at with it too. I'm thinking Mobley got to be damn near 22-11 this year. I need 22-11, 22-10 at the worst, 21-10 or something like that. I do think Jared Allen and James Harden got to get in where they fit in. I think Peyton Watson is going to be very important in terms of his catch and shoot ability, him being able to run the floor and guard. I think is his point of attack defense that people is going to that's going to wow people in terms of, oh damn, he's guarding De'Aaron Fox. Oh man, what they put Peyton Watson on Kyrie.
Did we hear this with Keon Ellis when they brought him in?
You so disrespectful. I
Was it?
I thought Keon Ellis could only guard shooting guards, bro. Shooting guards and small. Like this, that's another thing. Like DeAndre Hunter, we've never seen him consistently guard at a high level. He was pretty solid. He's pretty cool.
He was supposed to.
Um, he couldn't guard point guards. Keon Ellis, he couldn't guard bigger wings. Couldn't guard point guards. It's like they were very specific on who they could and couldn't guard. Realistically, Peyton Watson can guard 1 through 4. And my thing is, you can't sleep on that aspect of it. That's why I didn't think Jonathan Kuminga was a good fit for them at all. And then Peyton Watson has a track record of being able to fit in and stand out. I think, like, people just with basketball, bro. Let me get a little philosophical. Basketball is sometimes the highest level of basketball is when you can be whatever you need to be for whatever specific situation. If they need Peyton Watson to guard a point guard, he can do it. If they need Peyton Watson to stand in the corner, he can do it. If they need Peyton Watson, there's a couple guys down. Hey, you might have to put the team on your back. I think he can do it. I think they're the most underrated part about Peyton Watson is his malleability. I think it's so many things that he can do at any given point to where he's like a transformer, a morpher. He's like he can morph into many different things. Like just depending on the situation. I think that's what I'm most excited to see. but I do need Evan Mobley to get about 21, 22, and 10. And yeah, everything else, I need Jalen Tyson or somebody else on that bench, maybe Malik Thomas, to step up. But I got them in the East Conference Finals. There, I said it.
I hope
Donovan
you're right.
Mitchell, that good, bro. Just
I
got
hope you,
married. What?
you just got married. That's the reason why he's so
No,
good.
it's just, bro. He's a bro. Bro, I love Donovan Mitchell, bro. I think I trust him. Even if he go outside, we going outside together, bro. I'm putting my faith in Donovan Mitchell, bro. I feel like I can trust him. This is the best team he's ever had.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. And this is true. This is the best he ever had. He better not go in no first round. He better not go in no second round.
Okay, let's talk about it. Cleveland and the 76ers, real quick. Like, Cleveland's bigger. Cleveland's bigger. Outside of Joel Embiid, Cleveland is bigger, bro. And even with Joel Embiid, I can throw Evan Mobley at him. I can throw Jared Allen at him. I like it, bro. I could put Peyton Watson on Braun. And then, yeah, Maxey and JV just cooking Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. But we can go back and forth.
What you gonna do with VJ?
Wild card. He a wild card. Nah, yeah, Philly. That's gonna be tough for them to overcome Philly. I think they can beat the Knicks though.
No, I agree. I think they could overcome Philly though, just because they. I'm not gonna give them no pass if they face Philly. They still should be able to beat them because they should have the chemistry in order to do so, and they still should be a tough enough team to do something with them.
I wouldn't give it a pass, but I do want to see what it look like. You have to play a certain way. I want to see it. Got to look a certain way if you do lose. Even then, it still won't be a pass. I get what you're saying. There's no passes for Donovan Mitchell in the Cavs. There's no passes.
Yeah,
you got to get it done unless it's a catastrophic injury somewhere or some bull like that. But nah, and then Kenny Atkinson. Now I'm thinking about it. Kenny Atkinson was so flustered last year in the playoffs. He looked so unconfident, bro. Now I'm thinking about it. Oof, like they should have just kept JB. That was one of the biggest mistakes Donovan Mitchell ever made. One of the biggest whiny baby moves ever. He just wanted you to play defense. You should be able to play defense. He was all defense in the what was like ACC when he was in Louisville. The fact that he can't play defense now is crazy.
Yeah.
Or don't play defense.
That's
okay.
That's a trying thing. So
yes, it's all effort. Did we have anything else? I think we hit everything.
We hit everything. I just want to ask you real quick. Do you think Minnesota could go to the Eastern Conference if they continue to expand? I don't know how long that'll be, but do you think that changes a lot of things?
Or say that one more time.
Too early. So Minnesota could possibly be moving to the East. If they decide to expand, add the Vegas and Seattle teams, that they'll put them in the West.
Man, stay your ass in the West. If y'all know what's good for y'all, stay in the West. You go to the East, it's over. Well, I don't know, bro. I think his best chance will be in the West.
Yeah, I think currently, I think Ant LaMelo should stay in the West. I understand you have OKC, you have Spurs, but
if they add more teams, they definitely go into the East because I don't even know where Minnesota at, bro. Where's Minnesota?
It's up
in the Midwest.
Yeah, Midwest, at the top of the Midwest, basically.
Yeah, take y'all ass to the East. Cause I ain't done. I never knew what Minnesota was, and when I seen what Minnesota was when they first was talking about them moving to the East, I'm like, bro, they should have been in the East.
Yeah, they should have. There's a lot of teams that's like, why are you in the West? Memphis, I don't know why they in the West.
Where the hell's Memphis?
Memphis on the East Coast. I think Memphis is legit in Eastern Standard Time.
Name a state by Memphis.
They're in Tennessee.
Tennessee that's the South, bro. The South can be in the West.
Okay.
Minnesota ain't in the South. Tear y'all ass. Just like Seattle. Like Seattle, no, that's not. No. That's over there.
Yeah.
Because Seattle was in the West, but it shouldn't have been.
Seattle is in the West. Seattle's a West.
What's Seattle by?
Seattle's way up there. It's in the same thing as LA and all them.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I did say because the summer forecast rankings came out and they had the Mavericks in the bottom 4. I didn't want to say that.
Bro, we're not gonna be bottom 4.
They had the Mavericks going 30-50. I did just want to point that out.
I mean, we may lose some games for sure, and we may decide to tank. I don't know what for. I don't know how well we control our picks. So, but
we don't have this one.
Yeah, I don't think we have this one. So,
this draft stinks anyway.
Come on, cool.
They got us. They got the Dallas Mavericks 12th, finishing 12th, 32-50. Only from Memphis, New Orleans, and Sacramento.
Oh, I was going to say those are the teams that we finna be ahead. But it is tough to say that we're going to be ahead of, like, we're going to beat Utah. We're going to be better than some of the other teams. I don't know. So, can we be better than the Blazers?
I think we can be better than the Kings, the Pelicans, the Grizzlies. That's I damn near agree, bro.
Dang.
I damn near agree. They got Utah 10. They got Utah finishing 34-48. I'm finna gamble. I'm finna go and gamble on that. I'm finna bang the over on me. How many betting sites is there?
I bang the over on all. They popping every day.
I'm gonna bang. I'm serious. I might put like $100-something on each betting site. Bro, Utah going over 34 wins. Boys, you crazy?
Yeah, Utah should have that jump.
Boys, you crazy? I think they could be a 6 seed, 7 or 8 at worst.
The coach and the owner out there running in practice with them, doing suicides and stuff with them.
Okay, yeah, miss me with all that. I hate all that.
That's like the Suns working out after the game.
Bro, that's like when your manager at the Walmart come and act like they finna put stuff in the bag with you. They go do 1 or 2 bags and they going back to their office. Like, that's just so fake. That's just so fake. Yeah. Your manager come back to your warehouse. They lift 1 box. They place 2 or 3 labels on something. Yeah, right. They gone. Like, that's so fake, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm trying to think about it, see if there's any other things. You keeping up with that FIBA Cup tournament too much or not really? You seen
what?
The FIBA World Cup qualifiers?
I ain't watching that unless the bro. We had the most random people in there for USA. Until the big dogs get in it, I'm not watching it.
So you ain't watching Wemby versus Jokic?
I might.
Now they played
playing at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's whatever, bro. But they was on Jokic's head because he basically was not playing defense on the end, and they gave up a game winner to the France. And then Wemby played horrible in the first game, and then it was a whole discourse about how Wemby does not have great basketball IQ or feel for the game. He tries to press too hard. He don't know how to dribble and do too much. So there's a little discourse online about that.
I ain't gonna start. Losing in the finals was the best thing that happened to Wemby. Everybody acting like his farce didn't stink.
Oh,
it is crazy. Huh?
I don't know if I would have been able to do this if he won. I'd have been so annoyed. I ain't trying to be no hater, but God,
y'all all feeling how I first felt when he first got to the league. But I've seen him get so much better that it's like I'm not really worried about him. But I'm saying Paolo was better. But I'm just saying, because I get it. And I'm definitely one of those type of people. But for Wemby to get to a finals in year 3 with a young core, and where he's like, and what I tell you was gonna be the reason why they lose the finals. Fucking the Luke Cornett minutes. Since they signed Luke Cornett last season, I said he was going to be the death of that team. And they drafted 2 centers.
I was gonna say they drafted 2.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you sitting worried about Magic Mondays or whatever the hell going on in Atlanta, and you stinking it up. Luke Cornett is garbage. I told y'all he was gonna be the death of that team. What? Didn't I see it though? I was worried about that from jump.
He got Magic City Nuggets.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Get your ass out of here, man. I told you, they drafted 2 seasons. They drafted a nigga who ain't played in 2 years. Trying to get some, man, Luke Cornett is out of there. I told you, though, Chris. I literally was saying, like, say, bro, they biggest witness is Luke Cornett minutes. Literally, every time he get in the game is layup line.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I ain't worried about Wemby, bro. I mean, who cares about that FIBA stuff, bro? Like, now all of a sudden, since Jokic and Giannis and Luka, now all of a sudden FIBA is just the bee's knees. Man,
I'll wait till the real deal happen.
Yes, Shea couldn't even get a bronze medal. They won 2 MVPs since then, and a Finals MVP. Let's relax.
Yeah,
let's relax. But this has been another episode of It's Sports Related Podcast. I'm D Noseball. That's Chris. We are gone.
Dream team on, baby.
Bums. You been saying that Magic Johnson?
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind. Need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line. Any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.